Hello!
Hi there. We're just in time for the news.
It's such poor placement. I mean, seriously, the boards are right in front of the television. How are you supposed to advertise it like that?
Well, you gotta protect the TVs from gunfire.
It's like someone rubbed Vaseline on all the glasses.
It's ridiculous. Quality reporting.
There are no TV conduits. And if there are, they won't be able to absorb us through these pallets.
This is nothing more than a lie that's been
We need, like, a
propagated by
plywood
fringe
conduit.
elements of our society.
So, all these pictures from Empire City of a guy shooting electricity are totally photoshopped, and most of them are poorly framed. Some of them even have fucking light posts in the way. Lampposts. Fuck.
Now we will return to our nature search for Bigfoot.
By going off the air.
Fucking NPC! You know, I was about to say, though, commenting on that plywood, we need a garbage conduit, but, oh, yeah.
Here she is.
She's not a trash conduit, she's just straight up trash.
Oh. Oh, I didn't notice this bus here!
Is Roger a bus conduit?
Yes. That's really smart, strapping a constantly charged electric current to the top of a moving vehicle, made of metal. Full of patience.
That compliment sounded so disingenuous, just like, yes, Trish, you're so smart and beautiful, I want to get into your pants again, please take me back. Colt's voice actor is pretty good. He pulled off all kinds of subtext with that line.
So, when you're standing on this fucking grate, your power recharges pretty damn quickly, which is good because this mission... Actually, the smart thing to do for this mission is to get off the bus so it will stop and they won't all shoot it.
You know what would have been cool? If you could shoot lightning bolts at trees and make them catch fire.
That would be cool.
That would be nice.
Just cause a huge forest fire in the middle of the park.
And then a tree conduit comes along and tries to drain the fire trees.
I am the guardian of nature.
That would actually be a really cool conduit. Plank conduit.
Hire me now, Sucker Punch.
I'll give you conduit ideas, even though you're probably chock full. I heard your fucking audio logs. You've got loads. Give us cool ones.
How about a conduit that controls conduits?
Whoa, that's pretty fucking deep right there.
The master conduit, and he can be split into multiple pieces.
I've already said my dream conduit. I've already said my dream conduit is a conduit who controls abstract concepts.
All of a sudden, the concept of being is turned off, and the universe fades into nothingness.
I don't know, I still do think that an emotion conduit would be a neat character in the series.
You become slightly more evil.
What if you controlled the concepts of good and evil for your moral scale?
You are slightly more grey.
But then, that's the thing, do you drain the evil out of the bad guy to make him good at the cost of yourself? And do you then have to work off his evil points to make it a nil, thing?
How about a conduit that controls people?
Whoa.
Like, he can just walk up to someone on the street and just absorb them into his body.
And then shoot them
like... He can shoot, like, concentrated person at high velocity at people. That would actually be a pretty, like... If you know, as later games introduced, toying around with different power sets, and, like... If that was a conduit power you could be for, like, once you became infamous, you could absorb people and use them as a weapon.
I mean, we already kind of do it, but we only take their bioelectric energy.
Yeah, but you could absorb their flesh.
A flesh conduit! You just touch someone and all their flesh goes away. You can use your own flesh in a pinch, but you regenerate it.
See, it just lends itself so perfectly to this type of game.
A regenerating health conduit. You suck out the ability to regenerate health
The anxiety conduit sucks out all the self-confidence in someone.
What does he do with it?
I don't know.
He makes himself feel more
And he
important.
heals himself that way.
It feels really unsure.
He's like Duke Nukem, where he like boosts his ego to gain health.
An ego conduit, eh?
How about a conduit that like just directly controlled like life itself, and he could just absorb the life out of someone?
What if the Earth is one big conduit and its power is creating life? I just felt like taking this to an Evangelion tier type thing.
What if
an
you're-
anime
what if you were
conduit,
an
I see.
Anime conduit, yes, exactly. Snake knew what I was going to say. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's a-
When I was going to Snake.
You've got several modes. You've got high school anime, you've got moe anime, and you've got all the other types of animes.
So, like, what type of anime is which karmic alignment?
You were
All
but
of them
a
are evil.
you were but a mere shonen before me, Cole.
The final boss just appears and says, "Hey, step it up, senpai," and everyone kicks off.
On the evil path, or on the good path, you eat rice balls. On the evil path, you eat jelly donuts.
And all the flavor text
No,
changes to
that's
represent
it!
this.
You're an anime conduit. The good path is subbed, the evil path is dubbed.
Fuck.
Cole displaying some of his mole conduit powers
He,
there.
he just wanted to make sure the truck wasn't bugged to blow.
Oh, that was cool, just shooting that guy off the truck. The driver just gave up.
Well, yeah, so, because this is already the stupidest part ever. Just to drag it back a tiny bit before we just say fuck it, what do you guys think of this mission?
I like it the first time, and then, yeah.
It doesn't... I've had to play this mission 3 times, and by the way, this mission is way harder if you don't regain territories. Holy shit! Because the enemy, random enemies will fuck you up if you have not been diligent in doing those side missions.
Yeah, this was definitely easier doing this after having, like, cleared stuff with side missions than, doing that train mission with no side areas done. And no experience playing the game before. That wasn't fun.
Yeah. I think it's time for Karmic Overload, guys. What do you think?
Yay.
I'm so glad you're excited. The hype is just flowing through me right now.
Jesus, fucking, why does he even want to get back with her? She's so fucking needy.
Is he trying?
Oh, clear the road! Do you not see me blowing everything up, woman?
Does she not even appreciate how fucking cool this is?
Cole, are you gonna break another bridge?
I'm burning bridges so hard. after
Freaking
this
cars like Beyblades.
mission.
Oh god, like in freaking Sonic 06 with goddamn Silver.
Oh, it's not
That
quite
dumpster.
that bad. I want it moved. I want it gone because I've run out of energy.
Punch it. Just punch the... Seriously, it's on wheels. You should actually be able to just, like, push that.
What about a conduit? Yeah. What about a conduit who doesn't obey the laws of thermodynamics, so he can create perpetual motion?
What about a conduit who can control laws? Like, he can change the regular, like, government laws, he can change the laws of physics, the
Oh,
laws of whatever he wants.
He changes the laws of the game and suddenly becomes real.
He changes the fundamental laws of robotics.
He just goes into Second Son and makes it okay to be a conduit and averts a whole storyline.
What spoilers, Snake?
Spoilers for a plot outline that anyone can look up. Because that was on their marketing. Okay, I'm really happy with how that worked out, though.
That was very cool.
I give myself 10 cool points for that.
Radical.
That's pretty cool, like him being hiding behind the thing. I mean, that probably wasn't intentional, but...
His AI treated it as cover, and it worked. I can't say it wasn't done with... Oh. I can't say it wasn't done without gusto.
Jesus Christ, these rocket launcher dudes. I actually really like the design of their rocket launchers. They look very practical yet improvised.
They look just kind of like pipe launchers.
Well, yeah, but they have like multiple like chambers to them type deal. I mean, can't get a real close look at.
This music's pretty cool.
It is. That's something we haven't talked about. I really love the way the series handles music.
The music in this game is actually pretty understated for the most part. It's just kind of there, but it works.
Right. It subtly integrates well into gameplay. Like, you don't always notice when it starts and stops. It just works very organically and naturally. Yes,
Turns out it was on the
blow it
good
up.
run I blew up the fucking petrol station.
Yes!
It didn't do much to the one guy standing on top of it, though. Well, I guess it stumbled him, setting him up for future failure. Also, that looks like a fucking Sten, the rifle they're holding there, which is like a fucking British service rifle from World War II. I mean, it's obviously not a Sten, there are more side-loaded like that, but it's a kind of cheap-looking design.
This is pretty radical music. Nice guitar.
It's kind of been tacked onto a mission that I'm kind of rendering really boring by doing it the slow and practical way. If you just stay on this bus, this mission is way harder. Like, you think a source of infinite electricity would help, but no, it's actually way worse for you in this mission.
Because you're open to every attack from all sides.
Not just you're open to every attack, but you keep on triggering more and more. Like, they just keep on piling on top of you.
Yeah.
You don't control the pace.
Not to mention, they're all hitting the bus, which is another problem, because there are rocket launcher enemies, and while they do go for you, there is splash damage and shit.
Come on, flip that bus. Aw,
You can't actually flip the bus, sad to say.
damn it.
It's pretty static.
They knew they would get copyright infringement for that.
I mean, you can only rip off the Sonic the Hedgehog series so many times, but that was cool.
That was.
Didn't work out so well for me, though. I can't argue its cool points, though.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be, like, horribly embarrassing, like, in-universe, if Cole did that and the car just swung around, just, like, hitting him back in the head, just killed him like that? Like, with Trish watching, that's how Cole McGrath dies after all that.
Not all heroes die like heroes.
Probably just bitch some more about him. It's like, oh, I knew he'd fuck it up.
Lying down on the job, Cole? Why'd I ever sleep with you in the first place?
Jesus, I'd expect this of a bike career.
What are you doing sleeping on the job, Cole? Don't you have somebody's sister to kill?
Jesus, why don't you just become a sleep conduit right now?
Oh my god, like in freaking Kirby, that would be so great. Like, there is a conduit who their power is just like, they can control sleeping.
They have to break into people's houses at night to absorb the sleep from them, wake them up, and then use it in battles by day to knock their enemies out.
I mean, that would be kind of cool, being able to put people to sleep or, like, keep people awake healthily indefinitely.
Oh, you can't dodge that, by the way. That just happens. That one rocket just... Oh. Guess he was sleeping on the job at the end of all this.
Transfixed.
I was hit by a comic conduit.
Lift a bus with his mind. I'm strong, but nowhere near that powerful. Alden was born to the
He's so
leader of the
cute.
First Sons as a powerful
He was born as Richie Rich.
early age to assume control. That is until Kessler showed up.
Honestly, with that cancerous looking cheek gland, he's grown up to be alternate world Dick Cheney.
Think about the fact that Kessler was a fully grown man when this guy was a baby, yeah.
Gave him the tools to combat.
Just remember that for way, way later on in this commentary.
Bus on top of the hospital.
Way, way later on.
Message to anyone
Way, way later on. And now now he's an old man.
act fast. Not that I could do anything to Alden. He was already gone.
I imagine Trish, like, while being thrown onto the roof, is just, like, yelling non-stop at Cole for being such an incompetent fuck-up. Like, the passengers are absolutely terrified, not of being thrown up onto the hospital, but they're just scared that Trish is going to, like, literally explode.
I imagine the opposite. I imagine after all just yelling at Cole throughout that mission, that happens and she just lets out a long, exasperated sigh. Just like, I fucking should have expected this. I knew he'd fuck it up somehow.
This is what happened. Mom warned me about this. This is what happens when you date an Irish man.
Actually, I take back kind of what I say about the music. This is just a more up-tempo version of the track we've been hearing. And it works.
It's nice.
I mean, like, it would work a bit more if I gave a shit about saving Trish, but that's besides the point.
You know what this track sounds like, actually? That one track from Avatar: The Last Airbender that plays during the action scenes a lot. Did either of you watch that show?
No, I have not watched that show.
I don't know. Fucking, we talk about lots of shows.
Oh no! I killed.
Yes,
I fucking flung Trish off the roof. Oh dear! Bye bye. Be careful
I like
with
your
your message.
message.
Failed to
Warning
use
you.
human resources
Say
You
appropriately.
have become slightly more heroic.
Like, you just hear, like, her as she's falling, God damn it, Cole. No, even better yet, you just hear her exasperated sigh trailing off as she plummets to her death.
I know you didn't mean to kill Amy, Cole. That you've been trying to make things right. And I need to stop being angry at you. It's just been hard.
Hey, we should probably save those people.
For us to be together again.
Yeah, geez, like, fucking... Yeah, that's actually pretty goddamn selfish of her.
Men are not prisoners of fate, but only prisoners of their own mind, and also gravity when they're on a bus on the roof that's precarious. Okay, this is actually my favourite time of day throughout the whole game, and it never appears again. I love this overcast
Is it?
look in the city.
Your actions have made you more evil.
And that's what you get
Yeah.
for saving them.
Let's just take a moment to examine this. I love this lighting.
I can't believe you.
Oh, fuck off, Sasha, you're ruining the fucking effect.
Just like how you can actually knock Sasha off, or not Sasha, Trish off the roof. Can you, like, turn around and, like, use your magnetic pulse, whatever, to knock the bus off the roof, like, right in front of Trish while she's watching?
That'd be so beautiful. Also, here's what it looks like if you don't clear fucking, side missions. You're just swamped.
Taking damage!
Oh, sod off.
Jesus, we all have problems, Trish.
I have slightly more. And then I blew
Like,
myself
that would
up.
be a great little Easter egg if she says we're taking damage enough, only as Evil Cole, though. If, like, all of a sudden Cole snaps back, like, just out of nowhere, Trish, I'm taking damage! Do something about it! Like, that's one thing I wish. I wish Evil Cole was a bit more smarmy and backtalky. A bit more
Yeah.
sassy.
Evil Cole had more sass. I'm pretty sure he would have actually had, more people taking his ending.
Oh god, that would be great. I really do wish, like, in this game especially, that Evil Cole had just been straight, like, they just embraced it, made him, like, completely, fully, cartoonishly evil. It's like taking candy from the baby, which is fine by me.
I'm the coolest.
Slightly more evil, not edgy 12-year-old. I tip my fedora.
Nothing ever happened.
Is there really a difference, though?
No, not really.
If you really cared about me, you wouldn't be running around attacking innocent people, destroying what little they have left. You know, it's like you're purposely trying to undo all the work I've done.
And it's like, you're trying to undo all the work I've done. Did you ever think of that, Trish? Did ya?
Yourself.
Selfishly saving all those people I'm trying to kill.
Away from me.
I actually really... Ooh, that music.
I like that.
I really like that quote, though, for the evil side. Like, for the good side, whatever. Like, that's actually a pretty cool quote for the evil side of the story.
Now can I look at the cool lighting?
Oh yeah, see, it's day 18.
So this has been going on for 4 days at this point.
Look into it.
Moya, you've got to get me the hell out of here. I don't care what it takes.
Jeez, he even kind of sounded like Shadow there for a second.
John is safe.
Where's that damn boat?
Moya, I've got to get out of this damn city.
I'll never reject you, Cole. Never. You want me? I'm yours. Just be sure to
It, like, Kessler's captured her at the moment. I'm pretty sure he's outside her cell right now hearing this.
Do you think she actually has to talk when she's delivering those psychic messages?
I hope so.